Oh, hello! The reason why this video is a bit late is because I've had a lot of things to think about when it comes to Comic Con, Sweden, Comic Games, Gamex. I had to vent because most of the things just makes me pissed off and disappointed. Comic Con is a new thing for Sweden. In 2014, we attended Comic Con Gamex, two worlds colliding, for the first time. We were disappointed back then, and we were disappointed now, this year. This is the second time they had the opportunity to show us what they were capable of doing. So I don't really know how they figured mixing a gaming-oriented trade fair with a Comic-Con would be a good idea, but they attempted. I was skeptical. I was very, very skeptical back then. But you know, I like to give people an honest chance. Sweden has never had a Comic-Con, so they naturally turn to the largest arranger of conventions in Sweden, which is Narcon. And Narcon, they exclusively arrange manga and anime conventions, which made me more skeptical because I don't really know how that plays well into a Comic-Con, but I guess like I said, I like to give people an honest chance, so I gave them a chance. They now had two opportunities to show me what they're capable of, and it's all obliterated to shit, I think. It's not looking good. I try to be optimistic, but it's really fucking difficult for me to be optimistic this time. It's really difficult. I find it super, super hard to be optimistic about this. But Tom, isn't an anime manga con the same thing as a Comic Con? No. Just fucking no. It's not the same thing. If you don't understand why it's not the same thing, I don't know what I can do for you. Maybe you need help. I don't exactly want to ramble on about why, but I don't hate on people who like anime and manga because, you know, I know people who do like anime and manga. It somewhat breaks my heart to see that they're struggling so hard to just pull this one thing off. It's to me it shouldn't be that difficult. I don't know why it is, but it should not be. So I made a list here. I'm looking at the computer screen, one of my many, and I've made a list of things that I think they messed up. Number 1, they call it a Comic Con Gamex Worlds Colliding, but instead of, you know, dividing it up to two different cons, like gaming oriented stuff here with the light shows and music and all the awesome stuff right here, and the Comic Con right here, they just mixed it up together. So it's not really worlds colliding, it's more like worlds mixed the fuck up to shit. That's what it feels like when you go there. It's like, what are they trying to do? You don't know, you're trying to figure it out. Am I supposed to think this is a gaming oriented trade fair or a Comic Con? I don't know. They could have made something spectacular, but they didn't. They went straight for the not so loud, not light shows and shit. It was so fucking silent. People walked around with their fucking strollers, and the babies were sound fucking sleep in the strollers. Like, it was super silent. I don't know what that is, but at a convention, at a gaming oriented trade fair, you need to have some fucking shows, dude. You need to put on a show. Point number 2, if the strollers weren't bad enough, they had to make the fucking walkway so fucking narrow. It was super fucking small to walk there, and they have strollers walking out. And the best part is, quarter of the arena wasn't used for anything. Oh, but we did not get the right plannings for doing so. If you don't understand that planning is essential, I don't know what the heck's wrong with you. I don't know how you even make any money. I don't know why people still go here if you can't even plan. I mean, I was hoping that Comic Con Gamex would be like a small condensed down version of Gamescom. That would be pretty awesome. Like having the best of Gamescom. You can't plan for shit, dude. So, okay, I've been rambling on that. I probably went off the point now, but point number 2 was about the small walkways and not planning correctly like that. Point number 3 is it was being held at the National Arena of Sweden, so they had huge TV screens on top there, and they had their logo, the Comic Con Gamex logo, and they also did show some trailers and useful information. But when we saw trailers, it was like, man, where'd the audio go? Where did you take the audio? I was missing audio like shit, dude. I was walking there, I was looking up, oh shit, that's a cool trailer. As far as I know, I think arenas do have audio systems, right? Okay, number 4 now. We're on number 4 now. I do understand that you can have volunteer workers. If you announce it so openly on your social media, it's like, what kind of signals do you send? To me, you sound like you want to cheap out. Okay, do you actually need more people? Why can't you hire more people? Why can't you just hire more people? Did you hit a limit? I would never do that. I would have a page where you can have a button that says, if you're interested, click here, and you go and you can work for me for free if you really want to. But I'm not gonna ask you to. I'm not gonna go to your house, give you a fucking paper and say, hey, sign this and you can work for me for free. It's not over yet. We have point number 5, which is, speaking of volunteer workers and essential planning. A couple of hours after they opened for the first time, opened the doors, they must have realized that people wanted to get down to the floor to experience all the crap, because they started putting up these papers, like normal sized papers, where someone wrote walk around and an arrow to the left. Because of this essential planning I've been talking to you about, they decided that, well, the best thing to do to make people as comfortable as possible, of course, we have the main entrance on the one side, and we have to make people walk around the whole thing to see all the food stands or whatever they wanted people to walk around and experience the food stands, dude. You get to experience the wonderful world of food stands. And you had to, from the main entrance, walk around the whole thing and then go down. I don't fucking get it. I just don't get it. Make it comfortable for people. The fuck, man? You're not gonna gain shit from doing that. Now, I think it's time that we move on to the next point, number 6, which is also the last one. Probably my favorite. I have administered websites a bit, and their website, it's looking pretty nice, but from an administrative point of view, it's fucked up. It's not good for mobile phones. It's fucked up on mobile phones, and it's a train wreck. You don't even get relevant information on there. You get some information before the event goes, and then the general informations page, it's all blank. You don't see shit there. It's all blank. Probably one of the most funny things to me is that when the whole event is over, it's like they just fire everyone. No one's got a job anymore because, it's over. So the people who are responsible for the website, they don't do shit to it. They don't even do shit to the website during the fucking event. Because what I saw was that as soon as they opened the doors, you had the countdown timer on the website. As soon as they opened the doors and the countdown timer hit 0, guess what happened? It started counting backwards. It's been doing that for over a week now. It's been counting backwards for over a fucking week. Look at this shit. Just fucking look at this shit. To me, it's fucking hilarious. And it's really fucking sad at the same time. It's incredible. I think it's fantastically incredible how they can't even pull off the simplest of tasks. And I'm sorry, people are gonna be butthurt because I rant on their nice thing. They're trying, and I guess kudos for trying, but you're not nearly trying hard enough. If you want someone to arrange your shit, fucking hire me. I'm not gonna work for free. I guess that's what you expect. I don't know. But other than that, other than the whole arrangement and me being pissed off at stuff because I have a slightly higher standard of doing stuff, we had a fun time. Like I said, we made our own fun time, and the people who had their stuff there was amazing. Ubisoft always does the most amazing shows, and we got to play Tom Clancy's The Division, so I guess that's really fucking great. I love that game. Game is top fucking notch, dude. So that's it. That's my rant. if you want to know what GameX, Comic Con, Stockholm, Sun is, you have to experience that shit yourself. If they don't improve, I'm fucking done with this shit. If you're from Sweden or you speak our weird, awesome Swedish language, you might want to take a look at High Score Sweden, our friends. We're proud of them. We're their international group. So take a look at that in the annotation here or in the link below. And if you want to see more of our awesome opinions and just general what the fuck moments from games and all good shit like that, just like, comment, and subscribe. Especially comment. If you think I'm an idiot, tell me I'm a fucking idiot in the comments below. And other than that, just like, comment, and subscribe to our videos, because, you know. It's the... Yeah.